That could be quite handy, that. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Right, I better crack on, because I've already wasted most of the day. I'll see you later, me ode. Bye-bye. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. To Court Farms. Bit tight getting out there, but needed a bit of a pick-me-up. Right, today's episode. We've recovered from yesterday's trip to the pub the other day. There's bits and bobs around where we were at, and we are gonna continue planting. Be beginning up at a home farm. Now the reason why I brought the Massey is A, the class needs a bit of attention to it, and B, this is a bit high on the horsepower. The class was struggling a little bit on the hills. Get in at it there. Yes, these guys. So I thought we'll give it a test here. Obviously we can have the class upgraded, but I'm thinking if we upgrade the class, that's going to cost the same as... It's best to start here. Not far corner, I'd say. This is worth about 20 odd grand, so if we sold it, we'd spend 20 grand doing up the class. So part of me is thinking, yeah, what's the point? Oh. It would help if we were to put seed in, wouldn't it? Usually, one of the main things that you want to get done. might risk it with just 258 litres for now, actually. We can always come back and get more, can't we, if it's going to take more than that. I don't see that being too much of an issue. Can we... Yes, we can. Excellent. Take the straps off that. I'll just pop that in there for now. And we've got the 2 sewing contracts to do. Actually, it might just make sense if I take the seed from these guys and just pay them for a... because they're sitting on a lot of seed that they don't particularly need. Folly down bales. Should we have a look? Oh, pulling up a few stones here as well. Oh, there already is stones. Folly down. Grass. Paying well over the average, but I mean, we've got no grass growing at this time of year. Got silage. But we haven't really got any silage. We had it all sold, didn't we? Definitely need to set this side out. Oh, I forgot to have a look for other seeders on the market. Oh, we've gone through 3% already. Looks like we might be dropping a bit more off to ourselves. That's not a problem, we can do that. Way up. It's having a bit of a struggle as well. Interesting. Oh yeah, my decision with this is I'm not too sure. This Massey Ferguson, I'm not too sure whether I should sell it or not. If it's only worth 25 grand, I've got a decent extra tractor for, you know, what we're going to replace it with. It's quite handy having the extra pair of wheels. It's got a 3-point link on the front. not overly sure whether we should be flogging it. We are going to need more seed pretty soon. Engine off for a minute. We'll have to have a walk up and sort that out, won't we? Easy to do this when there's weeds, because I mean there will be more weeds growing, but we'll have to deal with that when that comes along. Nearly there. This is having a little bit of a struggle on the hills, similar to red light on the old fuel. That's a bit. Yeah, it drops down to 3-4 miles an hour on points. Red light on the fuel, what am I going to do? Am I going to refuel it or just wait to see if somebody to buy it? A bit of a deliberation now, isn't it? Tricky thing to work out that. I think I'll roll this before. I'll roll this field at home farm before I go do those contracts, because although it's March, the light and there you go, and rolling's pretty difficult. Pretty tricky to see. Hopefully rolling will push these stones back in. Yeah, you can see it having a struggle up here. So it took about 1,000 litres to do that field, which isn't too bad. Set. Tell you what the problem is, well, we don't actually have a petrol station on this map, do we? Don't think there's one here either. Which is rather interesting. At least if there is, I haven't seen one. No, I'm going to buy this off them. Seeds. Da 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 da. Start the same place, I think. The bottom bit of this swings around on its own. Brilliant mod. Got a choice of different rollers on it, although I don't think you can go mulcher, grassland, and I don't think so. I've been hit with the dreaded crash once again. So I had to start all the way from the beginning of the episode. About an hour. But hey ho. Going this way, the sun is just giving me a little show of what needs to be rolled. Now, 4 o'clock, what time is sundown? It's March, it should be a bit later, so I wonder. I've got a fertilising contract. Should I do the fertilising contract and split the money with Court Farm 50-50? And then we can do the sowing for the other contracts on the next day, maybe. I think that would work. Possibly. Let's I don't even know what we've put in here. Linseed. So that should be a lovely big purple field at some point. That would be nice. I didn't really check it. I just went, I've not put that in before. Let's do that. However, this is going to need nitrogen and lime. Should we take it one field at a time? I think we should. So I've got lime but no lime spreader. Got it eventually. Let me go and have a word with Court Farm. I can cut across walking down there, can't I? Let's have a look at this field as well. So that makes things a lot more tricky. pH is okay on here, but not brilliant still. But the nitrogen's perfect, so that's good news. I've decided to just get this field sorted, and then we don't need to worry about it until it germinates and weeds start to grow. So I've leased a lime spreader, gone and picked up our lime. I just realised as well, we haven't charged them yet for the grass field either, so I don't think, no we haven't. So we've got a fair old bill to put through to these. We'll minus the 1,000 litres of seeds that we've purchased off them, and then obviously we'll have to build them for the lime that we use and use of the machinery. This spreader that I've got actually seems pretty good as well. For the price, I might be tempted. If it's decent. To get one when we've got some money. However, this is all the lime that we own, so plenty of stones to change, but we might have to go to the bank and get a loan to put in the stone crusher. Right, about 12,500. Big field actually, it could. It's done 500 litres already. It's always the thing with lime though, isn't it? Does get eaten up, although you do get quite a while. Hopefully 3 harvests before the soil degrades. And needs the alkaline putting in. Is it alkaline? I think it's alkaline. And then I spoke to Court Farm, he's happy to go arse on that contract. So essentially, we'll make no money on that contract. And I'll use, while I'm doing that, I'll do this field as well, just to get the yield on this up. Do them both in one hit. I was planning to get all the fields sown today, but I might have to go into the next day for it. Once it gets dark, we'll just ditch it off and go into the next day. So plenty of time. In fact, we'll do that because when we're doing the sewing, we can drop this in at the garage and get it fixed. Because the money that will be owed, we've got to be at least 6,000. It'd be probably more, wouldn't it? Really. You're looking at that field's been drilled and rolled. That's with equipment provided. That's what, 4 grand, I'd say. That's cheap. This drilled, rolled, lined and fertilised, I think you're looking at, I'd say 10 grand plus the cost of the line, minus 1,000 for seeds. Get the corner out of the way. I mean, if these were other contracts, we'd be absolutely crushing the money for the work we're doing. That ran out right in that little corner. Yeah, it has. Oh no, it's not. You're taking it from the backs? Must be. That's brilliant. It's using it like a extra box sort of thing. That's a great little tip. Because we don't have to unload this then at the end. We can just return it. How wonderful. I'm gonna come back to you on the fertilising. I do want to get those fields sowed in this episode, so I don't want to run the time out too much. I've just realised that I've already got a fertiliser spread that I've just leased, so I don't need to do the deal with Court Farms. So I've just been and bought the fertiliser, which I can then charge these guys for anyway, and I can do that contract to fertilise, and another contract has just popped up for fertilising as well, so once I've done that I can take that one. So all's going brilliantly all of a sudden. It's absolute gravy, apart from me running into that hedge as standard. Start this end. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. And this is only about 12-13 grand to buy this. It does lime, fertiliser and manure. So I might buy it if we get to the point where we've got the money. I mean, I've just been totting up Home Farms bill. They're at 13,500 plus anything plus the cost of this fertiliser, which might be another £1.5 grand, £2 grand. So we might, after the contracts, might be able to get this fixed and buy this, which gives us yet another implement for our contracting. Boosted, can you tell? You can tell I'm boosted. Let's have another swig of beer. Lovely. Oh, delicious. Excellent stuff. And this field is going to be absolutely primed for a good harvest. 109 will be doing fine. That might be the title of the episode. But we're still going to get that sewing contract done, those sewing contracts. So I will see you in the morning because the sun is setting. Nice that we can be working till like 6 o'clock at night though, that's pleasing. It's morning. The fertilising contracts have been done. Managed to get them done in the dark, luckily. Okay. That field. And we're here to do... you're kidding me, that's tight. And we're here to put rye in this field. No, I don't think I would. Not with this big girl. Oh, we're in. We're in. No. That's quite the hill. The class is in the workshop being fixed. Home Farm have paid their bill, they're all sorted, which is why we've got 13,000 to play with. This is a very hilly field. Downhill, not a problem. Oh, I missed the corner. I should just do it properly, shouldn't I? Trying to cut corners. What's the other contract for? I've picked up another sowing contract as well. Fertilising contract, sorry. Field 1 with oat, isn't that? It's down that bloody road. I'm not shutting that gate, that's not. I'd sooner skip it. Yeah, that's all you're getting. %47%. Because I've got the fertilising contract, I think I might purchase that spreader because it was absolutely superb and it fit down the lanes really well. So I shall get this contract finished and I'll come back to you on the way down to field 1, as I'm sure you would appreciate seeing me getting stuck trying to drag this down there. Okay. Oatage in field 1. I'm not looking forward to getting down this field. Where's the turning? There it is. full lock just to get in. That's not a field. I've got a feeling we've done some work down there before. Hold on, mate. In your joggers. Are you meant to be jogging? Come on, son. Thank you. Can't wait for you to sell your house and move. It's not that. That one. Yes, we've done some work on it before. Through the hedge again, haven't we? Oh, I thought I'd done it. Not too bad. That's okay, we'll take that. Ooh, am I going to have enough seed? Is there enough oat? Is that oat? I hope so. Oh dear. Good job it's leased. Okay. Yeah, we've done something on here before, I'm sure of it. Headlands first or headland at the end? Let's do the headlands first. It'll give me an idea as to whether we're going to have to looks like we're keeping hold of the massive for the meantime anyway. Oops. This might be a bit tight with the seeds. But it's nice that the landowners decided to call us in to do a bit more work on the field, because we've definitely done some on here before. So that's pleasing. That means we're doing a good job. Right, I'll come back to you just as we're getting towards the end of this. Alrighty. Good morning, eh? I've still got to get this out the field, but say this cedar is probably the maximum size we can go to, though, unless I do need to try and remember to have a look at the model and see if there's any that we can shift out. But I would say that is a job well done. Lots done on the episode. Managed to make some money that sort of alleviated my I was a bit stressed that I'd spent money on that. We'd come across that money and then spent it on a caravan park, but we did clear the debt off as well, so it's not too bad. One thing before we go. No, I've got an idea for that. That's not too bad though, is it? 3 meter cultivator. We're gonna buy that. Oh, we ain't got the money yet, have we? I don't think. Definitely want the tip deflector. Oh yeah, we'll go black and red. Nice. And it does manure. 48 sugar. Oh no, we've got contracts to get back as well, haven't we? Yes. Borrow the equipment and lose 655 quid, or spend a fortune on the weeder. I think we'll leave that one for now, but there is the fertilising contract that we can use our own fertiliser for now. Happy days. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please consider dropping us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you've got any comments or any suggestions, any ideas you would like to see happen on the series going forward, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Never see a bus coming down this road, but there's always people waiting at the bus stop. tricky. Big old swing out. Nah. Not having a great time with gates in this episode. Not having a great time with this yard, if I'm honest. Where should we pop this? I can try and put it in there, but then it's difficult to get out. I guess we'll crack it in here for now, because we'll be needing to use it on Court Farm, which will possibly be the next episode. But that'll do it, because we're going to be coming out. Until next time, thank you ever so much for watching, and bye bye for now.